Hello everyone, this is Phoenix Animator.
Hi, I'm Froggy Lumpy. Welcome back to Learning Botania A to Z. We're on episode 7. And yeah, you're waving better than I am because I have armor. Yeah, you put your armor back on.
Yep.
We want to do a little bit more in the runes because we'd like to go ahead and switch over to a few different things with, for instance, the Hand of Ender.
Ooh.
And if you have the Hand of Ender, one of the rods will actually do a little something more for you. So, in order to make the Hand of Ender, you're going to need a little bit more in depth on the runes. Now, remember, we did runes the earth, fire, air, and water.
Right.
Well, I have an autumn rune here. Let me just pull up the recipe. For the autumn, spring, summer, and winter, pretty much this one is the autumn, so it wants leaves and spider eye. And then, of course, you're going to need fire and you're going to need air. All of the summer, spring, here's a spring. Spring, you need fire and water. You'll need 2 of the earth, fire, air, and water in a combination. You'll need, for the spring, you'll need wheat and saplings. And so it's pretty much the same thing all the time. So now what we're going to do is make the next tier would be the gluttony, the sloth, the wrath, the pride, the 7 deadly sins, pretty much. There is also a rune of mana. The rune of mana is just, you'll need 5 mana steel ingots and a mana pearl, and that'll get you the rune of mana. That's the one that's totally different, but all the rest of them are using different runes plus sort of what kind of goes with whatever the name of it is. It actually is the way it's set up. So for the rune of sloth, that's what I'm making now. The Rod of Shifting Crust. The Rod of Shifting Crust is the rod that we're going to make. And so we need the rune of sloth. So the rune of sloth needs 2 mana diamonds. It needs a rune of an autumn, and it needs a rune of air. So let's go. Diamond, diamond, right click, rune, rune, and there we go. We see the little clock timer going around telling us that it's getting there, and Phenix has already placed living wood on the runic altar, so as soon as it comes around, that X will go away and we'll have a check mark saying it's good to go, and then we can right click with the wand of the forest and retrieve our new rune. And there you go. Right click, there you are. And if you'll notice, it gave me back my runes. Remember, I was saying some things will actually use the runes, other things will let you have them back. So when you're using the rune of altar, pretty much it'll give it back to you. Yeah, can I have that back, please? Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm going to take this over here, and I'm going to place this right here.
Oh.
And we're going to come back to that in just a moment.
Okay.
I don't know why this block is purple and pink. It's kind of strange looking. The ender chest is not showing up as an ender chest. So now the
Weird.
ender chest is your regular Minecraft recipe, and that would be, let's press R, just simply 8 pieces of obsidian and an eye of ender, and of course the eye of ender is simply blaze powder and an ender pearl. So once you have your ender chest, you'll want 2 of them, one in the world and one to make this. You also need 2 obsidian, you need a mana pearl, and then you need 4 pieces of leather. And now you have the Hand of Ender. So, now that I have the Hand of Ender and it's in my inventory, there's a couple of things you can do with this. And that is, right click and look, Ender chests, right? I just opened the Ender chest. Now, what you can see, because I put this iron helmet in there, so you can see the ender chest from my point of view. Okay. Now, if you right click on a player, oh look, alrighty then. again, it says ender chest, right? And we've got this high, I think.
Yep.
And some dirt and some wool and some cobblestone. In other words, if you right click on a player, it will tell you what the other player has in their ender chest. Now, can I take something out of it? Yes, I can.
Hey, you took from my ender chest?
I just took part of your high. I'll put it back and I'll take this. See, I just took this. Now let us show you where. There you go. Show your.
Oh, thank you.
Show it from your perspective.
Oh, look, there's my high.
Same thing.
And my dirt. And somebody messed up my U.
I did.
It's a high U.
Hi, you. And now if you right click on me.
Oh, look, an iron helmet.
Yes. So if you take that iron helmet out.
Nah, I don't want to. There you go. Let's go show where it's at.
So we put the chest quite a distance away, actually, so that we could show this. Hello, Cal. So if I open the ender chest, look, the dirt that Phenix placed in there surrounding my helmet is there. And if Phenix opens the ender chest,
there's all my dirt.
And your little
U.
And your U is back.
Yep.
Now you got your high U again. So see the distance. It's ender chests are really nice for, being away from and being able to access them. So, oh, wait a minute. If I do not have the hand of ender. Okay. So if I try to open this, it's only going to show me my stuff. I cannot access Phoenix's stuff. I have to have the hand of ender to be able to access Phoenix's stuff. I can right click on him all day long and it's not going to do anything. I'm right clicking on him and it's not going to do anything. Oh no. So you have to have the hand of ender to be able to access other people's stuff.
Yep.
Which is nice if you get permission to access their stuff, that is. So let's see what else the hand of ender will do when you bring in to consideration the Rod of the Shifting Crust. Now that, again, the rune of sloth, 2 stone and 2 twigs. Rod of the Shifting Crust. Show us you have mana on you, right?
I do.
Okay.
I have a mana tablet, which you will need.
Because it does take mana.
Exactly. What we'll go ahead and do is let's place a piece of wool right here, and we're going to shift right click on it, and that's going to set it as wool. And then what I can do, if we look in my inventory, I have no wool anymore. But if you remember, in my ender chest, I have almost a stack of wool. So the hand of ender works well with your Rod of Shifting Crust because it will access your ender chest to give this rod what it needs. So if I click...
Oh my gosh, look at that.
There we go.
It all turned to wool.
We did.
Except for this one piece over here. That's
I know. Well, that's glowstone.
Oh, that's why. Painted glowstone. Yes, that's why.
Yep.
That is so amazing. So it's really easy to change things quickly. So, and there you go. Back to dirt.
Back to dirt.
And I got a bunch
you get most of it.
I got a bunch of
because of your magnet.
Yes. So that is how the hand of ender can be very helpful. It can act as a swapping blocks. It can access your ender chest, and it can access another player's ender chest, which is the only way you can access other players, because the ender chest only does yours. So
it's also pretty good at mining as well.
Okay, so you got some ores there. So,
yes, I have some ores.
So show us how it can mine ores.
So if I go ahead and I say, there we go. I click, and the ores just flew all over the place.
There they are in the water.
This is where your magnet would come in handy. Yep, it's way down there.
It's down here in the water. There we go. I just got it.
Yep, and same with this coal. I can just change it all out and just mine a bunch of the coal up and swap it all out for dirt. Makes it really easy.
And there you go. So it's. I'm gathering your dirt and your granite. Good grief, that's crazy. That is. Oh look, it's just flying everywhere.
It's making a mess.
But the Rod of the Crust is really cool because you can use it as a mining tool. You can use it as, when you're wanting to construct something, you can say, hey, I want this all to be dirt, and maybe it's stone or sand or something. So you can say, oh no, I want it to all be cobblestone, not dirt. There we go. It's all cobblestone. And if you look underneath here, it actually did all underneath here as well. Cobblestone. That is just crazy how far it went.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
Cobble down. Look at that.
It's just changed all kinds of stuff.
That really went far. So the Hand of Ender and the Rod of the Shifting Crust is really good together. Now, how much mana is left in your mana tablet after doing all that?
It barely used any.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing, because it sounded like the way if you read it in the book, it says that it takes up more mana. But just look at that, it's amazing. Wow. And I keep getting all your stuff. Okay, so that'll do it for this episode. Thanks ever so much for watching, everybody. I'm Froggy Lumpy.
And I'm Phenix Animator.
Have a great day.
Hope you enjoyed the episode, and if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below.
Bye.
See you all later.